Why do people feel so down about the economy when the stock market is near record highs? This is a question I've been asking myself as I've been door knocking and talking to a lot of voters who are really concerned about their pocketbooks. Then I came across an article from Axios that helped explain it. It turns out that since 2019, hourly wages are up 3% when adjusted for inflation, while corporate profits are up 50%. But these last 5 years are just part of a much bigger trend. In fact, employee compensation as a percentage of U.S. gross domestic income is the lowest on record going back to the 1950s. And it's really been on a downward trajectory since the 1980s. And it's not surprising. The 1950s and 1960s saw the government pass a number of pro-worker policies: higher minimum wage, expanded overtime protections, stronger enforcement of collective bargaining rights, historic federal support for housing and education. The list goes on and on. Then, starting in the 1980s, we start seeing a significant decline in employee compensation, leading to the historic low we're at today. At the same time, we've seen corporate profits as a share of gross domestic income climb to levels not seen since the early 1950s. What happened since the 1980s? Erosions of protections for labor unions, deregulation, lack of antitrust enforcement that has led to industries dominated by one or two gigantic companies, trade policies that didn't adequately protect workers, declining real value of the minimum wage, tax policies favoring investment income. The list goes on. So, if you're feeling the pinch in your wallet this election season, ask yourself, which candidate is standing on the side of workers and small businesses scraping by with an ever-shrinking slice of our country's economic pie? And which candidate is in the corner of giant corporations looking to continue their decades-long trend toward economic dominance?